One Vision, One Voice campaign has brought to the forefront the overrepresentation of Black families in the child welfare system, anti-Black practices that are embedded within the system that we work, and the importance and the need of community partnerships. Now, this campaign compelled Black staff here at the Children's Aid Society of Ottawa to take action and to organize a committee, Umoja. Umoja is the first principle of Kwanzaa, and it signifies oneness, unity, cohesion, striving and maintaining unity in the family, community, nations, and that of a race. Now, our 30-person committee is dedicated, so very dedicated, to making change and taking action. We are committed. We're committed to hearing the voice of Black families, children, youth, to inviting and investing in our community, to improving the culture of our agency, and to giving our families, children, and youth better service, culturally appropriate service, and to listening and adapting what we do to the people that we serve. Now, this is not a seasonal change. It is structural. We've been doing this work for 2 years now, and we're navigating towards a goal of equitable outcomes. That's our purpose. Now, here are some words from a few Umoja members who are all in and forever moving forward.
CAS must not remain silent when we have concerns that our community partners may be discriminating against Black families by virtue of the referrals they make. We must continue to challenge and make changes to our own internal practices when we see that we're struggling to engage with Black families. When our own recent data showed that Black children and youth spent more time in care than non-Black children and youth, almost a year more, we must question, do we have strong cultural safety plans? Are we working hard enough to engage with the Black communities? Are we persistent in connecting with those aunties and uncles and community members who we know may want to support us in caring for our Black children and youth?
It took close to 4 decades for the government of Ontario to pay attention to the injustice the Black community were denouncing in their experience with the child welfare system. That had resulted with the One Vision, One Voice race equity practice after public consultation. The time to change the child welfare system is now. C'est dans impliquer communauté noire par bois ici là. Société de l'enfance a privé joindre et pas résultat qui équitable pour tout petit monde qui vient sous soin, y compris petit monde noir yo, ak famille yo. Involving the Black community is to listen to them, to better understand the Black families and their children, to be able to put the best cultural appropriate support system around them.
We want safety for our staff. We want the work environment being a place where there is no microaggressions, such as touching someone's hair or comments like, "Your people" or "You're so well spoken." We want a workplace where there is no racist comments and where everyone feels safe. Finally, we want a workplace where CAS Ottawa and leadership represent the community.
Anti-Black racism is an issue that's not going anywhere. The society needs to ensure this issue is a standing agenda item at every meeting. The society needs to develop strategies to support Black families who continue to experience intergenerational trauma due to the ongoing systemic racism within the child welfare system. No more back burner discussions. We need action now.
Les Africains disent que si tu veux aller vite, tu vas seul. Mais si tu veux vraiment aller loin, tu vas avec tout le monde. Banagira bati, amenya ari hamwe afatanya guhekenya. Systemic racism doesn't just hurt me. It hurts you too, because it takes away who you really are. On doit travailler ensemble. We need each other. But do you see me? Do you hear me? Do you know me? Do you recognize my existence? I need you and you need me.
We, the Black staff, would like to see the agency back up its anti-Black racism position by 1. Incorporating anti-Black racism policies and procedures in all departments. 2. Dismantle Eurocentric hiring practices. 3. Ongoing education with diversity and inclusion. 4. Shift the culture of the agency to one that is inclusive and sensitive to the varying backgrounds and experiences. In 1 year, we would need to have full solidarity with anti-racist initiatives to improve workplace culture and quality of services for our Black children, youth, and families.
It's important for CAS to have a safety approach and build a safe place for our Black families. And to do so, you have to understand the trauma that we endure and that we continue to endure, whether it is from Canadian slavery, police brutality, or even the high rates of our Black children in care. Also, you have to put your biases aside and want to understand our culture, understand that the way we raise our children or even express ourselves are different. So the next time you say that we're being hostile, understand that it comes from a place of pain and that we're fed up of not being heard and living injustice.
As a child and care worker with 20 years of service, it is my experience that there's a lack of available culturally matched foster homes for children and youth in our care. I believe that it is the CS's responsibility to search for and to find appropriately matched foster homes for children and youth who are Black and who are of African descent. In doing so, we, the people of the CAS, will ensure better outcomes for our children. Culturally matched foster homes may not meet all the needs of our children and youth in our care who are Black and who are of African descent. However, this will lay a vital foundation for these children. Children cannot become who they are if they don't know who they are.
Assalamu alaikum jami'an. Peace be upon you all. نحن أصحاب البشرة السوداء فخورون بأنفسنا نعتز بلون بشرتنا. We, the Black people, are proud of who we are and will never apologize for the color of our skin. نحن أصحاب البشرة السوداء عانينا ما عانينا من العنصرية والتمييز. We, the Black people, are sick and tired of racism and discrimination. نحن أصحاب البشرة السوداء ضحايا العنصرية والتمييز كل ساعة وكل يوم. We, the Black people, are victims of racism and discrimination day in, day out. And yet, we are tasked to right the wrong. We, the Black staff, are proud members of Ottawa CAS, and hence, we expect Ottawa CAS to lead. We, the Black staff, appreciate our leadership has the will to introduce equity, diversity, and inclusion. No words, no statements will alleviate our anger and pain. Action will do. When there is will, there is way.